Rumble. She did a great job with that. Mandy Rose got plenty of redemption from last year being the first eliminated. And the LOL spot went to Liv Morgan, who slid in, looked around excitedly, and got monkey flipped right out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This was a much better Rumble altogether, and add on the fact that there wasn't half of them weren't former wrestlers. And so
yeah, I significantly liked this Rumble better than the first one because at least everybody here is a current worker.
Yeah.
And they didn't keep powdering or they didn't keep going to the top rope like last time.
Also, how great was Billy Kay? I'm not entering till Peyton gets here.
I thought one of the most fun people was that Casey
Catanzaro.
Yeah.
Casey Catanzaro. Oh, yeah, she was great.
She got to show off like crazy.
I also loved the Naomi thing because she got cock blocked at the end.
That was the best part. Mandy Rose just pulls her down.
She's like, bitch, what are you doing? She just grabs her and she's about to get in the ring.
Fortunately, Rhea Ripley didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, I was like, what? They freaking bring in Tony, they show her at TakeOver, so we know she's there, and then you have Rhea in the match.
Yeah.
I was really nervous about Maria because I thought they were just going to use her in a job. Because she got in and immediately went after, what was it, Charlotte and Lacey were confronting each other?
It might have been those two, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, pay attention to me! And they're like, okay.
And I'm just like, oh, they're going to toss her right out.
No, instead they used her for the Foxy spots.
Oh, yeah. Foxy's entrance actually made me laugh. But we got Xia Li competed, which I thought was pretty cool. They got Kairi Sane in there again. She's now a veteran of Women's Royal Rumbles.
Yep.
Been too.
Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, and Rhea Ripley were all in it. You got most of the roster, of course. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte both got to compete in a Royal Rumble. And when Lana came out number 28, she just couldn't make it to the ring. So Becky Lynch inserted herself in.
She managed to convince Fit to let her in.
Oh yeah, well, of all people, that would have done it too. So
he was just
he's like the one in charge of the women, right? So
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, fine, just go.
And they hit her music to confirm, and
which
of course,
at this point,
I knew it was gonna...
all but 30 had come out, right? It's like 30 was the last one still.
Yeah, Carmella was already in the ring.
Yeah, so
everybody was out. So Becky was just got to take that spot. Also, and this is kind of important, a lot of people may not have caught this, but Bayley actually got a good spot in here because it took Charlotte and Nia Jax to eliminate her. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
They let Bayley look a little stronger this time than she did last year. And last year she was just fodder for the Sasha feud that never transpired.
Bayley also tied for the second most eliminations in the Rumble.
Yeah. Yes, she did. But I thought it was a very well booked match, top to bottom. Of course, the winner was the right person.
Yep. And this is again one of those ones where if you read the comments online, everybody was just, no,
ripping it apart. Yeah,
this Rumble sucked. The first one was so much better. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you people blind?
Well, hey, where are those edibles, and how can I get one?
Seriously.
By the way,
why would you want the drug that made good things worse?
Half the field were unknowns. I don't even know who these people are.
And one thing that I will actually say made me laugh. The ridiculous comedy spot with Zelina Vega and then Hornswoggle. I legitimately laughed.
That was, quite honestly, and that's the one part I can see people getting upset about with Hornswoggle being under the ring.
He lives under there. There's a whole midget society down there.
Yeah.
Like, I can see people being upset by that. But he was literally only part of the show for like 2.5 minutes.
Royal Rumble is a full gamut. It has moments for every type of wrestling.
So seriously, get over it.
And the
And guess who
Hornswoggle
got-
thing didn't even affect the match. It was just a fun moment.
By the way, Charlotte had the most eliminations. Anybody shocked?
Nope.
Yep. 5 eliminations. She got rid of Lacey Evans, Tamina, Xylee, and who else did she get? She was part of the Bailey elimination, and she got rid of Carmella.
But
But
the entrance to the Rumble winner goes to Zelina Vega, who is dressed up as Vega.
oh yeah, yeah, that was nice. Women's Rumble, excellent. All
Well,
right.
I mean, you say Charlotte did the most eliminations, which makes you go, but then you say 5, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
When there was 29 eliminations.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a bunch.
That means there were like a bunch of people that were 1 or 2 away from that. So it wasn't like Kane, like when Kane got 14, and that meant everybody else combined for 15.
Pretty much, yeah. So, AJ and Brian was good, but kind of slower paced than people were expecting, and I think people were a little put down by that.
Yeah, there were definitely there were people that were seriously disappointed by this match. I went out of this match going, "What the fuck did I just see?"
But now he's got Eric Rowan on his side, which was supposed to be Lars, and thankfully, again, we don't have to deal with that.
I mean, not that I would have been against Lars, but
I 100% would not believe Lars
As like an environmentalist type thing.
as a vegan. Just period.
Well, Rowan actually is an environmentalist, so it actually makes sense. And Brian requested him. He got his wish. Rowan got to promote Ailstorm with his shirt. And he met David Draymond, because I saw Disturbed actually posted it on their official Facebook page. Draymond and Eric Rowan after one of their shows, so I thought that was pretty cool.
nice.
Good stuff all around. The Brock Finn match was better than I expected it to be, even though it was quick, because they let Finn look good. Brock put Finn over. Y'all can say whatever you want about the submission finish. Brock put Finn over, and if you don't believe that, then you don't know jack about wrestling. Sorry, guys. Sorry, internet.
I had my hopes, but I knew what the reality was.
Human Finn isn't going to win. Finn the Human is not going to win this one.
Which means now they're going to give it to Seth board.
Finn the Human and Paul Heyman the Dog. Adventure time! We might just call this episode Finn the Human. It's an Adventure Time reference.
I know.
I assume you watch Adventure Time.
I have watched it. I don't watch it anymore because I just got bored.
I haven't seen all of Adventure Time, but it was funny because talking to Melissa, and she always says, "Oh my glob," and when I started watching Adventure Time, I finally understood where that came from.
Yep.
By the way, as we're recording, happy Groundhog Day, everybody. And my favorite thing, warning, the following statement is an opinion expressed only by Chris O'Mealy and nobody else. There are people out there who freaking deny climate change, but will totally buy into a freaking rodent coming out of the ground and seeing a shadow as a prediction of the rest of the season.
Hey, 3 out of 5 groundhogs did not see their shadow. At least of the major named ones.
Yeah, well, I live in Pennsylvania, so there's only one that matters, Glenn.
Yes, and he's one of the ones that did not see his shadow.
Puxatawny Phil, like the 22nd. I wonder how many Phils they're on.
I don't know.
Probably a lot, considering I think their life expectancy is only a couple years.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Was anybody shocked that R-Truth was not actually number 30? I wasn't, but what replaced him might have shocked me. So, of course, let's analyze the men's Royal Rumble. First off, we get a comedy spot between Elias and freaking Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, that was kind of unnecessary.
Well, by the way, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Elias. 15 minutes left in the pay-per-view when this starts.
Oh, yeah.
And they still went full bore on this fucking segment. Like, dude, do something. You know, you could have gotten just as much if he freaking just tried to play guitar and all of a sudden JJ's music comes out and then you El Kabong. And that took 2 minutes. A minute and a half of it was Jeff Jarrett walking to the ring. And it probably would have gotten just as much of a reaction.
Yeah.
And you would have saved 10 minutes.
I was weirded out at the beginning of the Rumble because Nakamura comes out third, and I'm like, well, he's just a filler spot. But it actually made less sense for him to be in it because he won the title.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle makes a surprise entry at number 4, which was really weird because he basically got in and went right back out, and I don't understand the booking behind that. Why was Kurt basically wasted in this match?
Well, we might find out about that on Monday.
Yeah.
Because they've announced that he is going to be discussing his future with WWE.
Exactly. We do get Johnny Gargano, which was pretty cool.
That was good.
We only got 30 seconds of Jinder, which was great.
That was perfect.
Samoa Joe looked awesome the whole time.
And the right person eliminated him.
Yeah. My favorite part of the Royal Rumble was, of course, out comes Titus O'Neil. He does the fake "I'm not going to slip" and gets eliminated by Kurt Hawkins, and I cheered.
That doesn't break the losing streak.
No, it doesn't, but I still cheered. It's time for Kofi to retire his spots. That's for sure, because this one was super lame. And he's trying too hard. He's run out of ideas. No Way Jose was a waste.
Yep.
But a lot of other people did pretty good. Drew McIntyre looked great. Of course, Seth Rollins coming out at number 10 made me excited because I don't think we've had a winner from number 10 before. And I don't think we had a winner from number 16 either, which was what Drew got. And we have had a winner from number 8 before, which is what Samoa Joe had. And those were like the 3 I was watching closely. We got Pete Dunne in there, which was great. Yeah. And Aleister Black, which I could practically hear Glenn marking out over.
Oh, I was very happy.
And then Shitstain eliminates him.
Of course. I was pissed.
Freaking Baron Corbin. Yeah, I know. But otherwise, a decent Rumble overall. Lashley was a wasted spot. I don't know why they even bothered. But overall, until we got to number 30, it was good. And then I was kind of really like what the overall point of that was supposed to be, especially because
you know what I think it is. I think it was her punishment, and she still hurt somebody.
And her she legit hurt R-Truth.
The story is apparently that they had to restrain R-Truth because he was pissed.
Yeah, he was.
I've actually been doing some research about her lately because it's been coming up a lot. And there's, like, clips of her doing stuff, like, in multiple times in a match. But my favorite Nia Jax fuck-up is she plants her right leg for a backbreaker and slams the person on her left leg, which is tucked. So she essentially did a fucked-up sidewalk slam to Asuka in this match that I watched a clip of. She planted the wrong knee for a backbreaker. I actually believe she's actively getting worse.
Yeah. I'll say this. I didn't hate the spot. But, meh.
Well, the man won the women, so we gotta have women in the men's. She's not like most girls.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I've looked up... I've been doing research about Punxsutawney Phil. You want to know about how many there's been? The average lifespan of a groundhog is 6 years, but Punxsutawney Phil is sustained by groundhog punch or the elixir of life administered during the annual groundhog picnic, and thus we are led to believe that it has been the same Punxsutawney Phil since 1886.
Bullshit.